Minni and the Candy Thief. Minni sat at the kitchen table in her new house. It was a sunny day in November. She had lived in this town for 2 months. She still felt a bit new, but she had Lumi, her small white puppy, to make her happy. Lumi looked like a fluffy snowball. Today was a special. Minni's mom gave her a big bag of candy to share at school. You can give some to your friends, her mom said. Minni smiled. She loved candy, especially the sour ones. She put the candy bag in her backpack. Lumi barked and wagged his tail. Not for you, Lumi, Minni said. She knew candy was bad for dogs. She drew a picture of the candy bag in her sketchbook and wrote, "Today will be fun." She felt excited to share with her classmates, but she also felt a little nervous. What if they didn't like her candy? Minni walked to school with her backpack. Lumi stayed home, sleeping in his crate. At school, she put her backpack by her desk. The teacher said, "Welcome, Minni." Minni smiled and sat down. She couldn't wait for break time to share her candy. But when break time came, she opened her backpack and the candy was gone. Minni looked everywhere, under her desk, in her bag, on the floor, nothing. Minni felt sad. "Who took my candy?" she whispered. She looked around. The other kids were playing outside. She didn't know who to ask. She sat by the window and drew a picture of her empty bag. She wrote, "My candy is gone. I feel bad." She wanted to cry, but she didn't. She decided to find the candy thief. Minni walked around the classroom. She looked for clues. She saw candy wrapped on the floor by the door. It was from her bag. A sour candy wrapper. She picked it up and looked outside. She saw some kids eating candy near the swings. But it wasn't her candy. She kept looking. Then she saw something. A trail of candy wrappers leading to the school garden. Minni followed the trail. Her heart beat fast. I'm like detective, she thought. In the garden, she saw a small hole under a bush. There were more wrappers there. And then she heard a noise. A little bark. Minni looked closer. It was Lumi. He was in the garden, chewing on her candy. "Lumi, no," she said. She ran to him. He wagged his tail, happy to see her. Minni felt mad, but also worried. Candy was bad for dogs. Minni took the candy bag from Lumi. It was almost empty. She felt upset. "You are candy thief, Lumi," she said. But she saw his big eyes and felt sorry for him. She checked him to make sure he was okay. He seemed fine, but she was still worried. She picked him up and took him to the teacher. "Lumi ate my candy," she told the teacher. The teacher said, "Oh no, let's call your mom to check on him." Minni's mom came to school. She said, "Lumi will be okay, but no more candy for him." Minni felt better. She drew a picture of Lumi with the candy bag. She wrote, "Day 1. Lumi is a thief, but I still love him." She gave Lumi a big hug. She was glad he was safe. but she had no candy to share now. She felt a little sad. At home, Minni sat with Lumi. She gave him a dog treat instead of candy. He wagged his tail and barked. Minnie laughed. You are so silly, Lumi, she said. Her mom saw her and said, I have more candy for you to share tomorrow. Minnie smiled. She felt happy again. She drew a picture of Lumi with his treat. She wrote, Lumi is my best friend, even if he steals. The next day, Minnie took the new candy to school. She shared it with her classmates. They liked the sour ones. Just like her. Minnie felt good. She was still new in this town, but she had Lumi, and now some school friends too. She learned to keep her candy safe from her little thief, and she knew Lumi loved her, even if he made mistakes.